Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome. I'm in the USA, and if you watched the other video, the sandwich video, I did say this is gonna be the one and only, and maybe even as I was saying that, I thought, are you sure, Joel? Are you sure? You haven't had Mexican food yet? Are you actually gonna leave the USA and not have Mexican? No way! Mom, what's on your chair?
Just for me. So very nice.
Cool. We can learn a lot of Spanish vocab, actually. Some of them are so cool. So there's a market downstairs. Actually, you can buy meat, you can buy tortillas. They're made here, and I'm sort of seeing things that make me feel more at home. You know, maybe in grocery stores in the US, they don't have stuff like this. Anyways, I'm on the lookout for some hot sauce, and then we're gonna go back upstairs and enjoy. So my friends out there who hang out with me regularly around the table, you know that my parents frequently live with me in Thailand, and we have a lot of fun times together. They are in many videos in Thailand, but I am in USA because I'm visiting them at their new house, and so that's why I'm in Lawrence, Kansas. They are also hanging out with me for this meal. Is there? Hola. We also love eating together, and they raised me in a bunch of different countries, and that might be why I'm so interested in exotic flavors and ethnic food. But anyways, Mexican food is definitely one of our favorites. Thanks again for joining us. It's time to eat. What a day, what a week, and what a month. God, you are so gracious and kind and full of goodness to us. All of our friends hanging out with us on the video, may you bless them. We love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, I am gonna let you guys separate these because they gave them like 2 and 2. Wow, they do serve good portions here. I love this restaurant. Thank you. One of these is for Mom, and then we will try this after. Okay, so I got 4 plates. Which one to dig into first? Well, the quesabirria. I remember my mom was the one who introduced me to that, and it is the dish, honestly, that I washed my hands so that I could get right into it. I know that the tacos are fried. You see that crispy shell? They're deep fried. They are going to be corn tortillas stuffed with meat. But first, that was an awesome crunch. Let's get a bite. There's cheese inside too. Not that I haven't enjoyed the food here during my time in the USA, but this, food like this, is just what you miss. The messiness is just amazing. The oiliness, the flavors. It's fatty, delicious, and not that USA doesn't have foods that are fatty, delicious, messy, or even rich flavor, but somehow just sometimes the freshness, sometimes the spice. It's not that spicy, honestly. Before I moved to Thailand, I was undeniably an addict of Mexican food. Now that I live in Southeast Asia, there's a lot of spice on my plate, but the first time coming to the USA to live and then just really learning about Mexican food, it was a joyful time, and it's always a treat to be able to come back and have new Mexican foods. Wow. Okay, so for the second one, let me show you what's inside. So we've got shredded pork, I believe, or is that shredded beef? They put cheese inside there. Oh, and that's really it. It's just the deep fried tortilla, maybe some onions, but okay, one more dunk. And then on to the next plate. You gotta watch what clothing you wear. You dump juice out the other end of the tortilla as well. With this
last bite, I realized I made a serious mistake. This is the spiciest thing I've had at the whole restaurant. This is amazing. I don't think that was on your plate last time. I remember the first meal, I was like, well, I wish there was something that was actually spicy. That is it. So they actually have levels of the queso or queso. So there are chili peppers in there. That's awesome. Mom and Dad, how is it so far?
Fantastic. Yeah.
This place is so cool. It feels like a real community. The clientele, there are whole families. There are guys coming off of work. It's really cool. Everyone's smiling. I mean, it's lively music. The people cooking food are working fast, working hard. It's such a cool place. La Estrella. Okay. What's your next dish? Same one.
Going for the tamale.
Same one that I'm excited for.
Yes.
So, a tamale is corn flour, but it's not like a taco. It's made actually inside, might be a banana leaf, but that might also be my Thai heart speaking. What is it made inside of? Corn husk. Okay, genius. The way they serve it here also comes with an amazing looking dip, some Mexican rice, beans, cheese on top, but that tamale is looking wonderful.
That filling, I've never seen more than a tablespoon inside, like previously.
When we pulled up to see the hours of the restaurant, when we pulled that up, it said, the tamales here are my go-to. That was the first comment. That's awesome.
I've never seen so much meat. Look at that.
Oh, mom says it's a good order here. So tamale, I don't know if you actually dunk it or if you cut it apart, but I'm going hands-on with that.
Do you eat outside?
That is like a revelation in the simplicity, in the cooking style. The steaming, it's like wonderfully soft but dry because it's like cornmeal. I don't really know anything else in this cuisine that tastes like that. It's almost like cornbread. Pretty much everything else, everything that you will have is just fried or deep fried. And it's awesome. So it's not like wildly flavorful, maybe like some of the other dishes, but if you are familiar with a tamale, it can be like a heart food. I'm sure many friends coming from Mexico to live in the USA, I'm sure one thing they would miss the most is like grandma's tamale. I mean, I'm just guessing here. I could see how that would easily be the case. So I'll try a bite of the sides, the Mexican rice. That dip, that salsa looks wonderfully dark. Try some of the refried beans with the Mexican rice. So that is how to get full. Wow. Wow. You know, I was talking about things that I miss. Beans. In Southeast Asia, they actually treat beans more like a dessert. They're not hard to buy in bulk at the store, but actually finding them in dishes is very rare. Yeah. Okay, they've already taken it away. Yeah.
That's why.
Mom is reminding me to not eat the corn husk if they don't unwrap it. But at this restaurant, they steamed them and then unwrapped it for us first. I already knew that. Wow. So the beans. So the beans are delicious, man. But I don't need to fill my stomach with this. Or maybe I do. Okay, that's the second time that I've tried to put down this plate. And I'm obviously not doing it yet. The quesabirria taco was incredible, but after one, I mean, it's kind of rich. It's pretty oily. I would say if you're just coming here to have tacos, yes, go for that one. It's delicious. But if you're coming here for a full meal, for sure, the tamale would be the choice. Something like a more well-rounded meal. Man, the corn is just great. It's really plain, really simple. They put some sour cream on top, but with the salsa, with the Mexican rice, and the beans on the side, that cheese, it's a different kind of cheese. Very, very creamy. The beans are very heavy, filling, delicious. So mom has a very good comment on the tamale. She said normally she needs 4 to even get full.
Tamales, because they usually are so tiny.
Wow.
When you peel it open, there's just like a little thing inside. They're good,
Yeah.
and I'm not a big eater, but I need like 4 of them to be full. But
Yeah.
this is like half. Can't even eat half
We
of
split
one.
one. It's so packed with chicken and other flavor.
Obviously, Dad's tacos are so good. He already finished a bunch of them. Okay, I gotta be quick. Let's try the gordita, and then we can share. So this one also has its own unique serving style, the gordita, which is like the little fatty or the little chubby. So it is a taco, I guess. No, it's a gordita, right? Obviously, I'm not familiar with this. It is stuffed with cheese, stuffed with some lettuce in the front, and then maybe chorizo meat. I don't know. It looks amazing. You see the tortilla here is dry. It's also corn. And it looks like it's been roasted, not fried. Like they put it on the grill first. So intriguing. Oh, genius. There's beans at the bottom. So I'm gonna make this for my dad. Just a little sampler. So al pastor is seasoned pork, fried, and then it also has a fruity note because that's the one that they do with the pineapple on top. So also this one with sour cream, some lettuce, some white cheese, and then it looks to be that same side sauce right there. I don't know if it is, but it's wonderfully messy. It's gonna be great. So obviously it's meant to be eaten as the whole huge, it's almost like a pita, right? Like a Mexican pita. And it's that same consistency too. I mean, the corn, almost like the pita bread. Anyways, we're going in.
Really good.
The al pastor meat is amazing. It's so awesomely chewy. Like crispy caramelized on the outside, but then really nice meaty texture in the middle. Al pastor is another genius recipe of Mexican food. And with that bite, I'm really impressed with this restaurant. Now, every single thing that we've had has been super good. Wow.
That is really impressive. I ordered that just for the novelty of gordita. I just can't remember ever having that. Delicious for a single order. That is really awesome. The tamale, I do have a few bites left, but I'm saving it because I'm getting a little bit full, and I don't want to rush our time together with the star. The main event is here. Taco Tlaxcala, and I only recognize from the word because it has an X. We have spent some time in the Yucatan, and I know that Mayan food, that's where so many of our ingredients come from the Mayan culture. Did you know that tomatoes come from the Mayan culture and even Mayan language? And chocolate also. If you go into a Mexican restaurant, obviously you're seeing food names that you recognize, but they actually might be parts of regional cuisine in Mexico. Same thing that I learned over all the years in Thailand. Thai food is so famous because it's so good, and you might not know exactly which region, which Thai food originated. So I saw on the menu tacos Tlaxcala. So I don't know anything about the recipe. We're gonna find out, but I do know it comes from a regional cuisine of Mexico. Whatever region it's from, I guarantee it tastes good. Doused with lime juice. Wow, so on the side you see the red onions, but these are actually white onions with some kind of marinade. So they're either pickled, fermented, I don't know. I'm going for the taco. So I heard Dad crunch on his a few minutes ago, so I know what's coming. This is awesome. heard Dad's crunch, and I heard Mom's amazement at having potato inside a taco. There it is. Next bite, immediately a dip. It is mashed potatoes. The meat is good. Honestly, the seasoning is not so strong. I would say the potato and that crunch of the tortilla actually is what makes this taco so amazing. I need more of that sauce. Wow. This is a plate you just throw. You just go all in on this plate. You get your face dirty, you get your fingers dirty. Oh, yes. Okay. This is obviously a taco. You don't talk too much when you're eating. I love that potato. That is just incredible, man. Wow. What a recipe. Genius. I'm so glad I have one more. Wow.
So when we sat down, we were all pretty hungry, but the reason for that is all three of us came from painting. We were doing some work actually the whole day, and actually this was the final day, a month-long visit for a huge task of altogether painting their house. So Mom is the one who mentioned that, so she started to say something, and the arrival of the tacos interrupted her. So if you would let me finish my last taco while you tell the story.
Oh, sure. One advantage to having adult children with talent is sometimes you get to take advantage of that. And so we asked Joe to come home and paint our house, which is just white flat paint in every single room in the whole house. And Dad and I like color, so we had the fun of picking the paint, and Joel came all the way from Thailand and painted our entire house on the inside. The outside was already done, but he did a beautiful job. Yeah, we can't thank him enough.
Yep.
It was more than 100 hours, I think, more than 100 hours of labor for us. Oh gosh. Yeah. You want to say?
It was fun to relive some old experiences. When Joel was a high school student and then becoming a college student, we knew he needed to find some ways to earn income in the summers. And so we set him up in a painting business, and for his years in university, he would work in the summer as a painter and made a lot of money. Not so much that he needed for school, because he already had a tuition scholarship, but that was his spending money for the year. And so he could work all summer and then not have to have a job during school. So it's kind of brought back some fun memories for all of us to remember some of those big painting projects in Michigan and in Missouri and Kansas City. And we've had a good month together while we've worked on the house.
The day after I arrived, actually it was wind chill of minus 22 centigrade, which probably hasn't happened in Thailand since before the Ice Age.
And then today it was 28.
Yeah, and today is like very warm for USA even. I was sweating when we were finishing up the job, which was awesome. But we've not only enjoyed the whole month together, it was actually a cool month in that this is like when the spring came to Lawrence, to Kansas. So we got to all watch life as it went from being very cold indoors. We did not even crack the door for 24 hours on that specific day of minus 10 centigrade to then the past 3 days opening all the windows. It was so beautiful and just really reminded me how beautiful the USA is. I don't love the cold, so I only think of the spring, summer, fall beauty of the USA, but it is really special to see the change of seasons. Thailand doesn't really have that, so I appreciate that so much. Lawrence is very pretty.
He
Very
came, everything was all brown and no leaves on the trees. And he's leaving with green grass and all the buds sprouting and leaves appearing on the trees. So it's been a fun time of year to be here.
Yeah. You did get to see snow, right? While you were here, it did snow.
And even one half inch of snow,
Yeah.
just for me. What ethnic foods have we had together? Pizza doesn't really count because an Italian would say pizza, but
So we've had Greek, Lebanese, Ethiopian, Indian, Palestinian,
oh yeah, that's right. That place was good.
Mexican in a number of different places.
Yeah,
What else?
that's a lot already.
Yeah, your sister made some wonderful dishes for you.
But we've also had some really great bakery food and sandwiches at
Oh, yeah.
Great Harvest, which is a wonderful bakery here in Lawrence.
Sometimes people ask, where do you get your love or your passion for exotic food? I think actually all of us kind of have a little passion because it's vibrant, it's unique, but it also has so much culture in all of that food. And all three of us specifically just love culture and love the people of the world, and the food is one very delightful aspect that we can share in of the people of the world. It's just the easy way also to make friends. It's just, but I think I didn't just suddenly develop a passion. It's like in a lot of ways when my parents moved to Africa, then they learned about new passions for themselves, and then they just shared it with their kids, and I'm just the one that makes videos about it. But my family, we love trying all different foods, and we always have, or I always have, because we just kind of grew into it all together over so many years. It's been so when we get together, it's always just like a given. We're gonna try some new food, or they've already found it and they can't wait to take me there, or a place like this, La Estrella. Mom, on the very first day, she said, "Oh, don't worry, there's a good Mexican food, real authentic Mexican food right near our house. We'll go there soon." This is it. Anything you two want to say or add? Thank you for hanging out with me for this one and letting me taste all the food first, always.
It's just fun to think back on how fast the month went. We were here in Kansas City, then we went out to Colorado for a little bit and visited some family out there, and then have been back here and just enjoying connecting with family that live on this side of Kansas. And we don't get to do that. We usually see all of our kids one after another, and this was one of those rare times when we were able to be almost all of us all together, except for Lee. We were all together for a couple of weeks here during the time we were together. So we missed her. Happy Songkran to all of you in Thailand.
Oh yeah. Yep. So all three of us do also love Thailand. We miss Thailand. And I'm thankful. I don't mean to say so long to them for too long, because sometime soon they will also be with me in Thailand again and hanging out with you in the next Thai food adventure, our local Thai trips. We always look forward to that as well. So for now, I think all three of us are very satisfied with La Estrella. Yes, absolutely.
Adios.
We're gonna go hang out together at home, but for now, to you, so long. Adios. See you on the next one.
Oh my goodness. No way, Mom. What? This is what it's famous for, but I've never seen it. Oh my goodness. What? This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And Kansas has this all the time. So this has been for like 10 minutes already. How much longer can it go? Think of the power that's just pent up deep inside those clouds. It's releasing all of that. I didn't know like a single cloud could even release more than a few bolts of lightning. This is like hundreds and hundreds. I can't even move the camera enough to show. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. And by the way, on this side, stars. Over here, just the fury of these clouds. Wow. This is insane. Like 15 minutes already. I've tried to take like 100 photos. What a send-off. Thank you. This is better than fireworks. Oh, this is for Thai New Year from 12 time zones away. Kansas is sending a salute to Thailand. That's amazing.